I mean, if you could introduce me to the Pope or teach me how to do a backflip, I'd love to meet you. I really want to do those things.
Well, welcome, Team Ola. We are here with Rian Bautista. He is part of Team OLA, and I'm excited to interview him today. Rian, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, thanks so much. Yes, I'm Ryan Bautista. I'm 17 years old, and I live west suburbs of Chicago, and I'm homeschooled, have two older brothers and a pet dog, and yeah, so I'm just taking part-time classes and just enjoying life and
Excellent.
running, preparing for the marathon.
Excellent. Well, welcome, Ryan. Thank you for being here today. Let me first ask, I understand you have a long time association with Team Ola. Describe how you first got involved with Ola at all.
Yeah, so basically, my parents would take me and my brothers down when I was probably around 10 years old, so maybe 7 years ago, maybe a little shorter than that. But we would go downtown to the mission and do the mobile food pantry, and that's where we came to know Father Bob, Lombardo, Sister Stephanie, and just the whole outreach every on the Saturdays.
What,
So
what an amazing
yeah.
experience as a young person, right?
Yeah, it was definitely like amazing to see when you're that young. Definitely gives you a little bit of a reality check coming from like the suburbs too.
Yeah, that's excellent. So I understand that you have a bucket list, Ryan, and for a 17-year-old, that's awesome. Um,
Yeah.
so talk to us, describe your bucket list, where you got the idea for a bucket list, and then we'll talk about the marathon after that.
Yeah. So my bucket list, I got a lot of things on there, like too many to remember. I can't even remember them all. But basically, I guess the motivation just came from like I saw like um this one video of like these guys just making a bucket list. They were just fed up with life in college, and I was like, and they were just going off doing these things while they were young, and I was like, that's so cool. So basically, I thought I'd make my own bucket list. I looked up on the web just like cool things to put on my bucket list, and then sometimes in my day, I'd just put stuff on my bucket list that I thought of. So like one of the things was like have three meals in three countries in one day. So breakfast in, let's say, like Germany, lunch in Belgium, and dinner in France. I think that would be so cool. And then one dream of mine, obviously, is to run the marathon. Then another one is to eventually get my pilot's license.
Excellent. So that's pretty ambitious. I'd challenge any Team Ola member to look at their bucket list and look at that. One of the things that I understand is during Corona, we're kind of locked up, right? We don't have a lot
Yeah.
of options. So what have you been doing to keep yourself busy during coronavirus besides school?
Yeah, so besides school, obviously I'm homeschooled, so I mean, I was kind of used to the environment already, so it wasn't too much of an adjustment, and I didn't have to drive anywhere, so that gave me some more time in my hands. So basically, I was just read. My goal was to read a book a week, and then practice the piano. I had been playing when I was younger, but I kind of lost it, so I got to learn like 10 songs by heart, and then running every day.
Yeah, that's awesome. So of all the books you've read, which it's been what, about 15 weeks or so, what
Yeah.
would you what books would you suggest, or do you have a favorite?
Um, my favorite book, I mean, I read a lot of great books, but my favorite book would probably be Resilience by a former Navy SEAL. I think it's by Eric Greitens. Greitens, I forgot how you pronounce it. But it basically is a collection of letters that this guy wrote to one of his fellow Navy SEALs who was suffering from depression after returning home from a couple of tours overseas.
And what's the point of the book? What's the lesson you're
Um, it's basically a collection of like life lessons. So a lot of different things he covers. like living with no regrets, how doing hard things can build a resilient attitude and really help you push through the hard times in life, stuff
That's,
like that.
well, I think you're going to need that a little bit during the marathon.
For
So,
sure, I know.
so that's a great primer. If anyone's looking for a book to read on Team Ola, Resilience might be the book for you to push through. So any goals you have for this marathon, and why the marathon? Kind of, you said it was on your bucket list, but why this one?
Yeah. I mean, for a while, I think it had kind of always been a dream of mine just to be able to just imagining being able to run through the city where I was from, Chicago, just running through the streets, having people cheer you on. That's just like, that's always been a dream of mine. But one of my goals for the marathon, I would say time wise, would probably be to finish under 4 hours. That's my goal. So I'm going to try and shoot for that one.
Yeah. And how did you make the connection between Team Ola and the marathon?
Yeah, so it was like last November when the sign up opened up, and last November, December, I at first went through the lottery. Then December they came back. Yeah, you didn't get into the lottery, and I was pretty bummed out. And then I was gonna go do another marathon in like Schaumburg or one of the suburbs, and then I found out that there was another option to get into the marathon, which was through running with a charity. So I was scrolling through the list of charities, and there I came across Our Lady of the Angels. My mom was just like, "Oh, like that's great! Like we've known them for a while, so just go for it."
Awesome. Well, we're excited to have you part of the team, Ryan.
Yeah,
And excited to have the opportunity to run as a group together come October. Your training going well?
yes.
Okay.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
As it gets warmer and warmer, it gets a little harder to get out there.
Yeah, for sure.
That's for sure. Well, Ryan, thanks again for talking with us today. Happy to have you part of the team, and good luck.
Yeah, I'm thrilled to be part of the team. Thank you so much. Let's see. Learn a foreign language. Go to Nathan's hot dog eating contest on the 4th of July. Go a year without watching TV. Read 52 books in 1 year. That's what I'm doing this year. See the Northern Lights. Visit 50 countries by the time I'm 50. Let's see, what else is there? See the Hobbit Hut, New Zealand. Go on a trip with no predetermined destination. So it's like going to the like basically like my mind's like go to the airport with just the money and then just pick a flight.
That's awesome.
And then what else there is? Buy someone's groceries. And then do a knee slide in the soccer stadium.